They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
APNvideo.com is on the air, and today from Pinnacle High School in North Phoenix, it's the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League's Game of the Week. Future U and the Phoenix Storm. It's a little warm this afternoon, but a lot milder than it was last year. It was about 15 degrees hotter last year at this time. As you get a look at the Phoenix Storm, they're going to be led by their quarterback, Raymond Osuna, Coach Carrington, hoping that his team will come together. This is a very young, new team, so there might be a few mistakes, but I think what we'll see here today is two young teams, learning the game and learning how this game is supposed to be played. Take a look at the team captains out there, led by number 12, Lino Torres for Future U.
And number 12,
Cooper, Jax, Mason, and Cameron are the four captains for the Phoenix Storm. When we come back, all the exciting play-by-play action. The Arizona Youth Football League Game of the Week is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team and APNvideo.com. Back with the opening kickoff in just a moment.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
All right, welcome back to Pinnacle High School. You're looking at the McDowell Mountains off to the east of Scottsdale, Arizona, and two of the fastest guys on the team for the Phoenix Storm who come out in the all-bright uniforms, Romero, number 5, and Straub, number 17. Doing the kicking honors, Lino Torres for Future U. We're in the 11U. That's week 2 of the Gridiron campaign of the Arizona Youth Football League. And we're ready to go. Week 2 is underway. A short kick fielded near the 30. Bring it up to about the 40, about 11-yard return there for Straub. And this game is underway. And a nice job on special teams by number 10. If we do not mention players that have made the previous play, it is because they are not on the roster, and there's nothing we can do about it, folks. Thank you for your patience. And now, first down and 10, and going to work is Ozuna, the quarterback, and he's going to be dropped all the way back at the 30-yard line. And a tremendous job, Jamon Taylor getting back there, number 5, and he's a big playmaker. So that goes for a big-time negative, and they'll bring up a second down and close to 20. The offensive front line for the Storm, pretty good, with Anderson at center, and he'll be flanked on the left side, Aaron and Haas on the right side, Marks at guard, and Anderson at right tackle. So actually, the officials were kind. They mark him down at the 34-yard line. Second down and 16, and now the run to the far side with another penalty marker down on the field. We've seen a lot of penalties in the last 2 games. We're going to get a hold penalty, but that's going to be declined. And they'll keep it at 3rd and 16. No score, we're just underway. 11U football, the Arizona Youth Football League. I'm Jeff Lowry. Here's a handoff. They'll try to run it to the right side. They're not going to get to the edge. Some good speed and tenaciousness there. Turned in by number 8, Oliver Judge. So 4 and out, and I would assume that the Storm will want to punt the ball away here. First quarter action. We're about 3.5 minutes into the contest. And the punt is away. It's a wobbly one, and it's going to be fielded at the 32 and then dropped immediately. Some outstanding coverage there. I don't have a 26 on the roster, but it looked like number 5, Knox Romero, was in on the play, and he was one of the return men to start the game. So the first possession of the day for Future U, and they've got outstanding starting position plus field position right at the 31-yard line. They're going to keep it on the ground, and here's the very speedy Moffitt. He gets around the right edge, and he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before. He picks up 13 yards and gains the line. Jackson Hershey, a touchdown-saving tackle over there. We'll see where they officially mark the ball as you're getting a look at the quarterback, and he's really good. This is Isaac Younts, a tremendous leader out there. He's not the biggest guy on the field, as you can see, but that doesn't matter to him. So it's first down and 10 from right around the 18. That was a 12-yard pickup as they moved it back 1 yard. And here's the run, and sliding through the secondary, Duke Moffitt. He's into the end zone. He scores from 18 yards out. And just like that, it is 6-0 Future U in the 11U. So an 18-yard run. How many plays was that? Three plays? 2 plays. 2 plays. And they go 31 yards on that drive. And now they'll try for the 1-point conversion. Here's a little play action, and what a rifle that was. Rifled it right into the breadbasket of Alexander DeRozier, and he will score to make it now 7-0. And let's check the time. We don't have a working scoreboard, so probably right around the 6-minute mark here in the first period. So the ensuing kickoff is going to be brought up after about a 5-yard return. And once again, outstanding coverage. I think Oliver Judge might have been in there. 0 Logan Potter possibly in there too. And our second look at the offense of the Phoenix Storm. We're in the first quarter. Future U drives down 31 yards on an 18-yard run by Duke Moffitt, and they lead it 7-0. First down and 10 from the 35-yard line inside their own territory. Phoenix Storm led by Raymond Osuna. A flag comes in. Well, I'm not sure what the call was. They did not move. Well, they moved it back 5. I'm sorry. First and 15, and the left-hander finds a wide-open receiver in Romero, and he's down all the way to the 42 inside enemy territory. 23-yard pass play and a fresh set of downs for the Phoenix Storm, who look to come back and immediately equalize this contest here in the first quarter. About 3:40, 3:50 left on the clock here, and a quick pass from the southpaw quarterback, and 71 can't make the play. That's Haas. So 26 on the coverage there. It'll bring up a second down. Second down and 10. Working inside Future U territory, or plus territory as it's often referred to. And here's a toss pitch to the left side. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, and he's going to be dropped back at the 47-yard line, a 5-yard loss. And again on the tackle was Oliver Judge. Well, I'm hoping it's Judge. We got two number 5s. We got three number 5s, 2 number 8s. So a little difficult to determine who's who here. And it's now third down, and let's call it 16. And they're back at the 47. Future U leads it 7-0. Here's the quarterback calling his own number, and he's going to be dropped right back at the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit by Lino Torres, one of the team captains for Future U, and it's going to be 4th and long here for the Phoenix Storm. This drive started out really good. They had that long pass play, 23 yards, and we got a false start on the play, and so it will still be 3rd down. Okay. Out of the shotgun. Osuna throws a wobbly pass. That ball is going to be caught by Jones, and he's going to be tripped up near the 45. Didn't get much. Alexander, nice play there. Might have saved a 1st down.
That bring up a 4th and 13.
So there's still like 4th and roughly 14 here. Offensive front line led by 99, Gavin Anderson on that right side at right tackle. He does a very nice job for this team. 4th down, long pass, near side, he's wide open. And that ball's caught by Romero, and he is going into the end zone for the touchdown. That cuts it to a 7-6 deficit for the Storm. And what a beautiful pass play and a great job of getting back behind the defensive secondary. He was wide open, and Osuna put the ball right on the money. About a 43-yard pass play. Now the 2-point conversion, and it's no good.
Extra points no good.
But an impressive play, an impressive throw and catch from Osuna to his receiver, the talented Knox Romero.
9 kicking.
So that makes it a score of 7-6 with about, I would say, probably less than a minute left to go. 7-6 in favor of Future U, and they'll pick this ball up at the 23-yard line. Racing up the middle. He's got good speed, and he's off to the races. And let's see if anyone can catch up with him. Let's see if Cooper can get there, and he does not. And what a run by Josiah Bryant. He goes 77 yards. There is a penalty back at midfield. Boy, that was an impressive run. The touchdown is going to stay. How about that? So a kick return of 77 yards for Bryant, and that extends the lead to 13-6.
Delay a game.
Just been told that's a delay a game call, so move them back 5. Let's see if they can still get the 1-point conversion. Here's the attempt, and they're going to hand off. I believe this is Murray, and Murray is going down on... I think you're going to have to call that a solo tackle by Romero. A tremendous play as we come to the end of quarter number 1. The Arizona Youth Football League Game of the Week is brought to you by the Husband and Wife Law Team. It's 13-6, Future U. We'll be back.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the Husband and Wife Law Team.
Call the Husband and Wife Law Team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Okay, we're ready for the ensuing kickoff, and this one is going to be kicked out of bounds by the team in front, Future U. They lead it 13-7 on that big 77-yard return by Bryant. And I'm hoping it's Bryant. Yep, we only have one number 7. And I think I credited Oliver Judge earlier, and it's Josiah Bryant who comes up with the play here on a botched play. And that's going to really set the Phoenix Storm back. I mean, that was inside the 25. They're going to mark it, well, close to the 25-yard line, loss of 10. And it's now second down and 20 for the Storm, who trail it 13-7 here, early stages of quarter number 2. Here's Osuna, the quarterback. He'll get around the left edge and picks up about 3 on the play. Good pursuit there by Potter, and it's going to bring up a third down and long. They mark the ball down at the 27, so a gain of 2, third down and 17. And here's the run to the far side, and that one got blown up. They had good containment on the edge, and that one is made by Lino Torres. Should be a 3 and out here as the offensive line comes racing off the field. We're a couple of minutes into the second quarter, and it looks like, I think this is a timeout by Future U. And you get to see a really good crowd. This Future U fan club, they travel very well. They've got an impressive tent formation over there, and they've packed them in. They look like they've got some refreshments over there on this 95-degree afternoon in North Phoenix at Pinnacle High School. And they're going to go for it here on fourth down. And now they've decided to do a little pooch kick for the punt, and that one's going to be touched by the receive team. That's a live ball. Let's see who came up with it, and it is going to be Phoenix Storm's ball.
Fumble on the punt.
So they fumble the ball coming off the punt, and a fresh set of downs, and they're back at the 35-yard line where they started when they received the kickoff to start the second quarter. Storm with the ball. And their quarterback, Osuna, is going down. Boy, great pursuit there. Jeffers, 77. And 50, is that 56? I'm sorry, Mr. 56. You're not on the roster that was sent to me. Or is that 66? That's 66. Rowan Sands, I believe. Unusual font. Kind of a futuristic font for the well, why not? They're the Future U's, right? Here's a pass play, and a flag is down, incomplete near the 30-yard line on this 2nd and 15, and we'll try to sort this out. It's holding against the offense. They're going to decline that and go with third down because they're already in a third and long situation. Now, if it had been 3rd and 1, they might have taken the penalty, but when you're already, the offense is looking at a 3rd and 15, you go ahead and decline the penalty. Osuna steps up in the pocket nicely and wide open, and he dropped the ball. Well, that's a tough break there. Jax Thorne. And now 4th and 15 from the 30. Definitely a punting situation here. The high snap corralled nicely. Romero kicks this one and gets a very convenient hop. Fielded back at the 39-yard line. Racing up to the near side. Across the 40. Inside the 30, the 35. And finally brought down around the 20. Haas with a great tackle there. The penalty is going to go against the receiving team, and they will start all the way back at their own 44-yard line. Probably got about 3 minutes left to go here in the first half. Out of the shotgun, and they give it to the speedster, and that's Bryant, who's already ran one, a kick return for 77 yards. And he's going to pick up the first down here, and Romero seems to be the workhorse both offensively and defensively for the Phoenix Storm. First down and 10 from the 46. So that was a gain of 10 on the play. They'll work out of the shotgun. And here's Younce throwing complete all the way up to the 40-yard line. The ball comes loose, And the Storm have it. Well, a heads-up play there by number 22, Daniel Case. So both teams have coughed up the ball in this first half. First down and 10 for the Storm. And Thorne is now the quarterback. He's being chased from behind, and now he fumbles the ball, and I think Future U's got it. Great pursuit by Mendez. He never gave up.
On the play, recovered by Mendez.
And unfortunately, Jax was hurt on the play. Spells it J-A-X. That's his first name. And so it's first down and 10 here. They'll mark the ball at the Phoenix Storm 33-yard line. So a couple of mental mistakes here for the Phoenix Storm. They had a chance maybe to put together a nice drive on a couple of occasions, a turnover and a couple of misplays. And now the speedster, Moffitt, and he is just not only a bull running, but he's got tremendous speed, and he is all the way down to the 20-yard line. And it took quite a few players to bring him down, Romero and also Daniel Case. We got a penalty here against the Storm. Face mask, a personal foul, after the 13-yard run by Duke Moffitt. Now, I would think they'd mark it off at the end of the play, and that's exactly what they're going to do here. So it should be down to the 5-yard line, and it is. And it's goal to go from the 5-yard line as Future U looking pretty good here. They got a chance to extend their lead. They lead it right now 13-7. Long snap count here. The quarterback is Isaac Younts. And the handoff to Moffitt. No, he's going to keep. No, he did give it to Moffitt. And fortunately, the Storm was not fooled on that one. Case and Atkins, what a tremendous play over there. And no gain on the play. That's going to bring up a second down and goal to go from the 5.
Short of the goal line.
No gain on the play. Well, they sold it well. They fooled our camera guy up here. Second down and goal to go from the 5. Younts, he's going to roll out left side. Gets it inside the 5, lowers his head, and they're going to mark him out of bounds somewhere inside the 2-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal. There is a flag down on the play again. So a hold against the offense, and we'll redo second down. That moves them back to the 15. First and goal from the 15 for Future U, who lead it 13-7. And we probably are very close to the end of the second quarter. The quick pass on the rollout, and it falls incomplete. I'm wondering how far Torres would have went had he made that catch. That was kind of a slow developing play. And it looked like there was coverage over there on that side had he made the catch. So now 3rd and goal from the 15, and the pass is incomplete. Excellent coverage that time as Ian Kaiser, number 24, was right there. I think he may have even gotten a hand on the play. So now 4th and goal from the 15. Future U trying to in this first half on a high note here with maybe a touchdown. Younts to the air, and he's going for the end zone, and he's got his man. That's Lino Torres, 15-yard touchdown. And just like that, it's 19-7.
Touchdown, Future U.
So a 15-yard pass play to Torres. I love the composure that Isaac Younts exhibits on the field. I think, that says a lot for this young man. And now the 1-point conversion. Future U led by offensive lineman Brandon Wesley out there. He's hoping to plow the field and get another point up there on the board for the team in green. Here's the quarterback taking matters into his own hands, and he's found the promised land for the 1-point conversion, Rennick Beckler. And that is the end of the first half. 20-6 is our score. We'll be back with the second half on APN Sports in just a moment.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Well, the flags are being flown at half staff, and I'm sure that is because of what happened this week with commentator Charlie Kirk. And so we are set to go here in the second half. Third quarter action, and it's been kind of it was close for a while, but 2 unanswered scores by Future U. And now here's the young man who had a 77-yard return back in the first on a kickoff, and he's going back to work, and he's inside plus territory, and he's done it again. I'll tell you what, you talk about an electrifying player in Josiah Bryant, and he goes about 70 yards on that one. And just like that, it's 26-7. All right, they're going for the 1-point conversion. And Younts is going to call his own number, and he is going to be in. He's in.
Extra points, good.
So the 70-yard punt kick return for touchdown. And what a way to start things off. It's now 27-6. Did I say 20-7? I meant 20-6 at halftime. And then they come right out and march down the field behind the speed demon of Josiah Bryant. Man, this kid is just electric. 2 enormous kick returns for touchdown. And now trying to return the favor here is 17. That is Ryan Straub. And, well, outstanding coverage led by Ollie Sparman. Third period action. So Future U on defense leads at 27-6. 2 touchdowns by Bryant. And bad starting field position here for the Storm. So things have not worked out for them in the last quarter plus. And they do complete the pass here up to the 22-yard line. And they'll get about 7 on that play. Nice job. And it's going to be a second down and about 3. Line to gain the 25-yard line. Here's Osuna running for his life, hit as he throws, and he short hops his intended receiver on the far side of the field, and that is Romero. So it brings up a third down, and we'll call it 3. This young man, I'll tell you, he can throw. He gives you that Mahomes feel where he can throw from different arm angles, and sometimes I can throw a defense off, or he can throw it if he's under heavy pressure. So he needs 3 yards here. He wants to take off with it, and now we'll have to throw, and he does. It's complete at the 21, but a very impressive defensive play there by Moffitt.
Mason Jones.
And now it is 4th down with the Storm down 27-6. And we're probably halfway through the third already. They're going to go ahead and punt it, and I think that's a smart move. Wobbly kick, but they get a favorable bounce, and it goes out of bounds near the 45. So here in the third quarter, you look at Azyfl and his Immortals coming back onto the field here. Future U, we're in the U-11U division, and they lead the Phoenix Storm 27-6 on our Arizona Youth Football League Game of the Week, powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team and apmvideo.com. Here's a run to the right side, and 88 will get it across the 40-yard line, or check that 99, and that's Ollie Sparman. I don't think that's Ollie Sparman. I saw a different name on the back. We'll try to correct it here. So it's been a really strong second quarter for the Future U team. And they're going to run it up the gut again. Good defense by Montgomery Atkins. That was 99 again, but couldn't quite see that name. A little hard to read. 76 coming off, one of the mainstays of that front line, Tyler Arendt for the Phoenix Storm. So it's third down. Third and inches here. Handoff to the left side, and he's going to be stopped cold. Anderson with a big-time tackle. That was a fine defensive play. He busted through that offensive front line, but there was a face mask to boot, and it's going against the Phoenix Storm. Down inside, I would say we're probably somewhere around 3 minutes left to play here in the third period. Out of the shotgun, first down and 10. Here's the quarterback, Younts, running to the near side, and he's inside the 20, down close to the 17. And Steven Sandbo with a fine solo tackle on the near side for the Phoenix Storm. Romero's had a big game here today, but he'd like to have a few more points on the board. (27-6) in favor of Future U. Trying to add on to the lead and secure a win here in week number 2. And here's a run to the far side. This is 99 going to work. He's got the first down. He's all the way down to the 6. So the 7th play of the drive, which started back at the 45-yard line. That was a nice scamper, close to 13, 14 yards on that play. Starting to see those hands on the hips. That's not what you want to see from your defense. And let's see if they can make a stop here, at least turn the ball back over and stop them from getting into the end zone again. Here's a dump-off pass to the near side. Good little move there, and into the end zone is 21 for the touchdown. Now the 1-point conversion. That touchdown makes it, I got 33-6. Younts to throw, and it was just a little wide of his intended target over there, so the 1-point conversion fails. But nonetheless, we head to the fourth period of play, and it is all Future U. We'll be back in just a moment.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the Husband and Wife Law Team.
Call the Husband and Wife Law Team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
All right, back here at Pinnacle High School, I think there was some confusion there that the team started to switch sides, and now Future U is kicking off after scoring the touchdown, which extends their lead to 33-6. I can't imagine that we would be in the third period. And like I said, we don't have a scoreboard with the clock, and it's tough to tell. But nonetheless, starting from their own 16 or 13-yard line, it is an incomplete pass over the middle. Raymond Ozuna, the quarterback, and some good defense. There's number 10, and they'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Well, I think right now, the chances with I think we're in the 4th quarter. Because that last quarter was pretty long. So there's a little confusion with that on the field. And after the penalty, they move it back to around the 7. And it's 2nd and long, and Ozuna goes down. He fumbled the ball. And I think right now, the Phoenix Storm, they've been... Gosh, this is a talented team. I mean, you look at that offensive line. You look at some of the skill position players. Osuna's got a bright future. But right now, the line to gain is the 23, and they're at the 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 21 here for the Phoenix Storm. We're not in a running clock as of right now. Ozuna, long pass, and somehow that ball is caught. A tremendous catch by Cooper.
Pass caught by Cooper Benes. There's a flag.
Cooper Benes. And unfortunately, Raymond Ozuna, he took a shot. You talk about how brave these quarterbacks are when they stand in the pocket and they know they're going to get hit as they release the ball. He's going to walk off under his own power. So hopefully he's all right, and I'm sure that's probably the last snap of the day for this talented southpaw quarterback. So now from the 20, and taking the snap here is Haas, and he's going to be dropped. And now we got some extracurricular activity going on. Rowan Sands is not very happy. I think maybe somebody might have pulled the helmet right off his head. And I think he was trying to say, hey, I'm just defending myself here. So we do have a penalty on the play, and it might be just offsetting with the unsportsmanlike conduct. Well, we got a face mask against the defense, and then probably, I'd say, a personal foul maybe on the offense.
Offsetting.
Yep, so we're going to get a timeout here. So the Phoenix Storm, I'm wondering if this is the now this is the end of the quarter. That makes absolutely no sense. We'll return in just a moment.
They have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Okay, apparently this was the change. That was the longest quarter, I think, in AZ Youth Football League history. So a one-sided affair here. Future U leading in this game. They got out to a good start on their opening drive, an 18-yard run by Moffitt. That made it 7-0. Then Bryant, that 77-yard return for a touchdown. It was 13-7. Torres had a 15-yard run or on a pass. And some razzle-dazzle here by Jax Thorne, who had to come out of the ball game earlier. He got hit pretty hard. And Taylor bounces up after making what might have been a touchdown-saving tackle. So Torres made it 20-6 with a 15-yard pass play from his quarterback, and that, of course, is Isaac Younts. And then that near 70-yard kick return, the second of the day by Josiah Bryant. And he really electrified, and then they added another touchdown later to make it 33-6. I've been told that they have a running clock here. Mendez, boy, he's been busy this afternoon doing a great job. Sorry I called you Oliver Judge earlier. Second down coming up here for the Phoenix Storm. Or second, check that, fourth down and 8 from the 21-yard line. The line to gain is the 29. Let's see if the Storm can keep this drive alive. The Storm led by Coach Carrington, Cotton, Jones, Andrew Jones, Derek Gleich, and Ray Osuna are two other assistants for the Phoenix Storm. So it's a turnover on downs, and the Phoenix Storm will go back to defense. Again, I think we are in, I've just heard the press box say we're in a running clock. And it looks like we're coming up on about maybe a minute and a half. Oh, outstanding defense. Getting into the backfield, Cooper once again. He's had 3 really standout plays.
Jones on the behind-the-line stop.
Or rather, Mason Jones doing the job there. So Jones brings up a second down and goal. And, boy, did they lose some yardage that time, all the way back to the 21-yard line. Handoff and running right. That's either Mason or Reed, Christensen Reed. Reed Christensen.
Daniel Case makes.
And we're coming up on maybe, I'm estimating somewhere around 60 seconds left to go in the contest. Well, the starting quarterback is still out there, Isaac Younts. Just killing the remaining part of this clock, and then a flag is coming in just as they were snapping the ball. Duke Moffitt looked like he was going to race in for his second touchdown. And let's see if they just take a knee here and be happy with this huge win over the Phoenix Storm here at Pinnacle High School in North Phoenix. And now Moffitt going to work, and what a negative yardage play that was. Daniel Case, he's had a big game here today.
Moffitt on the carry.
And I think that's going to do it for us. And the ball game is over. Our game today brought to you by the Husband and Wife Law Team. So for our entire crew, Jeff Lowry from Pinnacle High School saying, so long, everybody.